Hey folks, Fox here. Dark Eldar versus Space Wolves, 1500 points. Capture and control and pitch battle. So, I won the roll to see who goes first, so I opted to go second, and I kept everything in reserve. He had 3 drop pods with Space Wolf troops. He had some scouts. He had an HQ unit in a drop pod, and a Venerable Dreadnought in a drop pod. So turn 1, he dropped those 3 drop pods there. His HQ unit's running in the gray there. His troop unit took that objective. Turn 2, his drop pod came down with his Dreadnought on this side of the board. My Razorwing, 2 Witch Raiders, and the Archon, that Ravager's actually a Raider. I chose it because it looks a little bit different. I fired all my Dark Lances of that ridiculous Dreadnought, and I could not hurt it. I couldn't hit it half the time. Just had really bad rolls, but it was fun either way. He also dropped another drop pod with some more troops out here. He moved over to the right, so that's what you got to do, guys. Get those drop pods down. Let them go where they think they need to go, and then use your speed to your advantage. That's pretty much what I did. I kind of held this side of the board, and if I wouldn't have done that, I probably would have lost a lot more units quicker up. I assaulted that Dreadnought. The Archon couldn't do anything with his Haywire Grenade. Finally, more of my units came on, the bikes, and the next raider with the Calabites. I had the Witches come up and assault the Dreadnought. They weren't able to do anything, so it's like 21 Haywire Grenades, nothing. The HQ was actually just beyond that drop pod. I was able to take them out. They were doing that wind storm thing that was really messing up my vehicles. So it was just below that black unit there, and I was able to take it out. I turbo boosted my jet. You can barely see it in the top right hand corner, and or went flat out because it was shaken. After the second turn, okay, so my Archon was killed, and we were still just kind of fighting away. What happened was I managed to get 1 pen and 1 explode, and he chose to keep the explosion because of Venerable Dreadnought, however that works, and it wounded 4 witches there. It's going to wound another 5 witches for the other group, the colored group, and it also wounded 3 incubi. So I lost 4 witch from the top group, 5 from the right, and 1 incubi from the from that lower group there. And I think that was probably the best thing he could have done, choice wise, because that just wrecked me. He just didn't have enough attacks from the Dreadnought to really do anything more than wounding or killing 1 or 2 guys here and there. So what I did is I actually had the Incubi failed their morale. They ran, and the top witch group failed their morale and ran. The next turn I was able to recover those 2 because they were still above 50%. Actually, one was, yeah, they were both above 50%. And the colored witches, they just jumped into a raider and moved up. My bikes jumped over the, you can barely see them, but to the far left, his squad of scouts came in. I jumped over them, and then in the following turn I jumped over to the right. You'll see there's no more troops on that objective. The witches and the Calabite warriors were able to take them out. Didn't have much luck getting the bikes. I tried to go for turn 7 to have those bikes jump on the objective, and I tried to move that other Razor Wing into position, but it didn't work. I had the black witches, which were in the raider with the incubi right there, try and attack the Marines, but it didn't work out. They were killed. So it ended in a draw. I had 1 objective. He had 1 objective. It was a good game. It was tough. So overall, a really good game, though. Hope you enjoyed the battle report, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.